Good evening, everyone. My name is Amit Sharma, and I'm representing here AeroPC Network. I'm pretty sure, if not everyone in this room, most of us would know what we do, where we come from, what we represent. Obviously, we represent, like, our core values are going with the values. But before we get into all that stuff, I've been here since afternoon, so you have been here. So I think the first thing first, we should all congratulate ourselves for a very long day, for showing the patience, and obviously having the engaging conversation with everyone. I am probably the one who is standing between you and the dinner and the drinks. So as she mentioned, we'll try to keep it short, crisp, and more as valuable as possible to you guys. So the first thing first is the dinner part and the drinks, which I've already covered. That obviously I'm the one which is holding everyone from that. The second thing, I think few of us, if not everyone, would be looking at their phones to probably check some messages from the friends and the family and everything. But some of us are also checking what is the status of the match going on, right? So India-Afghanistan का match चल रहा है, 30-20 है, India first batting कर रही है. Score अच्छा था, but अभी we have fumbled, but Rohit Sharma is leading by example. See, sir was checking the score. So I'm just updating everyone in the room. We are doing fine. Almost 15-16 ओवर हो चुके हैं, 178 रन मार चुके हैं हम लोग. It's going fine. By the time we finish the dinner, we'll have some results out of it, right? So that's about me and the status. But coming back to the AeroPC network. So we are a dairy-based system integrator. We have been there around for more than 25 years. We are one of the very few selected partners which are Dell Titanium partners. If I were to explain what does that mean, Titanium is the highest level of a partnership you can achieve with the organization like of Dell. So coming from the Dell background, the entire portfolio, so we are not just a reseller partner to them, we are a system integrator. So we not only provide the products from the Dell and the other vendors, but we are one of the very few selected partners who has a code delivery program with them as well. So we not only resell, but we manage, we deploy, we implement, and we provide the remote services as well. And I do see some of the nods in the head, nods in the room. So obviously we do have some of our customers sitting in this room. So again, I would like to take an opportunity to thank to all the people who have worked with us. But again, this is a bigger opportunity for me to request and ask and obviously share what we do and look forward to work with you in the future, right? Now, since the afternoon, I think there have been too many jargons and obviously the key buzzwords which we all want to hear, the AI and the MLs and the industries and the trends and the data and oil and everything. Let's probably go back to some classic things. How many of us are actually wearing a classic watch, not a smartwatch? All right, handful of us. Any particular reason, like I am one of those people who still wear, I may look 20, I may look 40, I may look 60, so we are not going on the age path because maybe the people in the 60s used to wear, the 90s used to wear, but any specific reason, sir, you raise your hand, right? Any specific reason you still wearing a classic watch? You should not forget, right? Anyone else who's still wearing a classic watch and would like to share why? Because you liked it, right? All right. You don't have to charge it daily, exactly. But to all the people who are actually wearing a classic watch, do you feel sometimes like in a room full of technocrats and techno people, I think 10 of us are wearing a classic watch, but 90 or 100 people are wearing smart watches or some or the other kind of a thing. Do you feel that you are not pacing up with those people? Sometimes, somewhere the other way. You don't feel the need of being in that category, right? Personally, if I take my example, I like my classic watches, but I still want to keep updated on the technology. So rather than wearing two watches, I prefer wearing a smart ring. So at least I get to know at least the conversation starter. And that's where we are. When I talk about the AeroPC network, this is what we have been providing for almost 25 years now. So we have been present in your data centers for many, many years. We have been doing the managed services, deployment, implementation, remote services, everything all together. This is the past, right? And similar to a classic watch, you as a business owner, you want to keep some of your applications, some of your workloads, some of your very key native things which either define your organization or which is very critical that you can't move beyond your data center, right? So we have been doing that for many, many years. But pacing up with the technology, whether you want to move to a certain cloud. Now that cloud could be anything for you. It could be a private co-location place. It could be a public cloud. It could be anything. That is where the technology is heading, right? That is where we are also heading, and that's where we are trying to bridge the gap. So all the jargons which we heard in the afternoon, AIs and the application and the, as Sir rightly mentioned, that what kind of an application you should be doing, what kind of a data you should be collecting, which application should actually be moved to a public cloud if they were to be moved. Who is going to decide that? Who is going to do it for me? And I think in the previous discussion, there was a very amazing point which was brought with the skill set. So that is where a partner like us comes into a picture. That you may have a bigger plans for your organization, for your teams, for your BUs, that this is where we want to go and this is where we want to achieve. That is where the AeroPC network comes into a picture. That whatever be the strategy you have, be it on your data center or to a public cloud or to a hybrid cloud, which is I think most of the people are actually doing. So we do have our skills in all the three domains. We have the expertise. We are one of those who want to keep up the pace with the people are going onto digital trends and everything. So if you think that anything which you picked up throughout the day, anything which you sounded really interesting, you want to do in your data center, in your applications, and if you think that there is somebody you are looking forward to, maybe for any kind of services in those scenario, we are the probably one who could be really good help. We are the pan-India organization. We have customers across the India. We have some of the customers sitting beyond the Indian boundaries as well. So we have got those expertise. But at the same time, again, as I said, whatever the needs be, on the infrastructure side, on the application side, on your premises, off your premises, we are there to support you. And if we were to go by the verticals, you be it the healthcare, the manufacturing, the education, we have got some really good use cases. We have got some really good use cases, not just with the Dell, but most of the vendors where we have been published, listed, and shared our stories with. So yeah, obviously, that is where we wanted to pitch our small story to you. We were given 20, now we were shot down to 10. I have already consumed 646. I'm already done. That was my story. I'm not sure how longer we have to wait for the dinner, but at least I'll not be guilty that I was the one who kept you waiting from the drinks and the dinner. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. I wish you a great evening. And yeah, look forward to working. We have a booth outside. If you have still not visited, please visit us. We have the entire team with us. We have got some goodies which are placed on your tables. If in case you are not, for whatever reason, if you could not visit us, please take that with you. Call us, reach out to us, and we'll be more than happy to work with you. Thank you.